Hi, my name is Arthur Miller. I'm the owner of Tech Art. I'm here to introduce our engineer, Dean Isaacs, who will take you through the installation steps.
Let's begin the installation process. Here are some of the tools that are needed. And of course, your new chip rack with the integration of the Maxtime whole card reader. Please wear approved safety glasses as your safety is important to us. First, remove all hardware including the old unit, railing, and chip rack. The cutout may need to be larger to accommodate the Tech Art chip rack. The dimensions of the racks are 22 inches wide by 9 3/4 inches deep. Measure and mark the center of the existing chip rack cutout on the front and back of the cutout. Measure and mark 11 inches in both directions for the front and back of the cutout. Then use a straight edge to draw a line between the marks. Measure and mark 10 inches from the back of the existing cutout toward the playing area on both sides. Use a straight edge to draw a straight line. The shaded area indicates the necessary material to be removed to accommodate the chip rack. Check to see that there aren't any obstructions under the table that will interfere with enlarging the cutout. Use the jigsaw to remove the edge around the cutout. To cover the opening from the old Maxtime unit, we suggest using a piece of 1/8 inch plastic. Trace around the old mounting plate and remove it from the table. Route a 1/8 inch recess for the plastic plate using an appropriate technique for your router setup. Use a chisel to add clearance to the back corners of the cutout. The notches need to be 5/8 wide by 3/8 of an inch. A depth of 1/4 of an inch is needed. Check that the new Maxtime 4H fits properly on the table. Pad the table as normal, removing the pad where the small cutout is as well. felt the table as normal. Relieve the tension in the small cutout by slicing an X in the layout, and then staple the felt to the table. Check that the locking mechanism is working properly. Install the rack on the table with the front screws first. To keep the rack flat, as well as secure, it is best to use all 4 screws across the front. Then secure the back, ensuring that the rack is flat or level. Make sure that none of the screws protrude out, as they may hinder the placement of the chip stacks. Then ensure that the lid still locks properly on the rack. The TechArt chip racks are designed to work with cams that have a 1 1/8 inch latching distance that rotate clockwise to lock and counterclockwise to unlock. Loosen the cam securing nut. Then the nut securing the lock to the lid. Remove the temporary lock while keeping track of the metal spacer. This spacer is crucial to ensuring that the lid locks properly. Remove the lock from the old lid and insert it into the new lid with the new metal spacer from the temporary lock. Please note that it is easiest to start threading the large nut before it is all the way on the lid. Then continue to secure both nuts, including the nut stops. Check to see that the lid secures properly to the chip rack. If you have not already done so, please secure the mini Maxtime hole card reader into the chip rack. Thank you for watching the installation video on the Maxtime 4H. If you have any further questions, please contact us at the following: